Fuck YouTube's being okay. Anyways, the reason this is named Stolen is a lot like the Ralph Painter, Robin May bullshit with my mom's and Keith and Addie and them thinking that they could set up me and my dad on murder and that they were financially terrorized by my grandfather, which is bullshit. It's a lot like these neighbors with the Clausen case. What they wanted on 178 Mona Street was me to be gone and then them to be able to testify in court against myself or other people without ever actually having to do any real work or getting any real direct evidence. They don't care about reality. They don't care about facts. They don't care about science. All they care about is putting money in their pocket. They're not like a real fucking court who cares about reality, facts, and science. That's where I grew up. That's what I did. That's what I love doing. If you can't do this shit and you want to just go spin some fake fucking story, why the fuck would we ever need you for testimony? You wouldn't even be allowed in a courtroom. You're useless. All you're going to do is get charged and get other people charged by even trying to testify for us. It would be a horrible decision for even if my mom had Chris Peterman as a defense attorney. It would be a horrible decision for Chris to take any of the neighbors that she lives around on 178 Mona Street to try and testify against anybody that I live around in Scappoose, or even myself or any of my police officers, prosecutors, lawyers, judges, mental health counselors, OHS, Oregon Health and Science University workers. God, weird how science comes back in. But yeah, these people actually really do think that, and this is why it's stolen, and this is called stolen, because they're trying to steal my testimony. To make testimony that is not based on facts, science, reality, or any evidence at all. They just want money in their pocket and to say that my mom moved down here and they heard that she was in a racketeering operation and that this block was the one who was going to defend her house and protect her against the other block that was trying to take her house and the other county that was trying to do that. And they'd all get called heroes and paid out in a racketeering operation, and everybody would feel good because you can't scram an elderly community. What kind of fucking joke is that? No one was trying to take my mom's house. I was going to live there with $360,000, and I promised my grandfather in front of my mom's face, and I told my mom this too. I know I get the money. You're going to live here for free forever. I'm just going to build up the house because you don't know how. And even as Jesse Babb admitted to me, your mom even knows that this family built the house on 178 Mona Street wrong. I could add that money, and I could add Jay, Jody, Dave, me, people who actually know what they're doing, actually put in good stuff, just saying, Trina could have came down and helped. I mean, she's only the runner of, I don't know, but I assume my family is stupid. Oh, and another thing about the Boom family. It's only my mom, Keith, Addie, and fucking Ricky and Dawn who fucking tried to murder Pearl Gray. First off, that's their fucking mom. Why the fuck would we care? And much less, I don't care about my grandma. I literally hated my grandma. I hate her so much, I wouldn't even waste the time to murder her ass. That bitch could die for all I give a shit. So why the fuck? And yet again, it goes into the leak shit. The Boom family, they never one time tried to steal intelligence from me or my dad or anything about the police like this family does and 178 Mona Street does and shit like that. What they used to say is, that's Chad and Danny's business. And if Chad and Danny feel like talking about it, Chad and Danny will. If they don't have to talk about it. And they knew some things Chad might not be able to talk about right now. So it's best to not ask questions. That's how you live in a real family. Not some, hey, look, I'm in an elderly scam on a block where we all want to testify for the Clausen case and just testify against people we've never met without having any First Amendment and Sixth Amendment things you need for the testimony. We just want free cash.